Hey guys, we'll get started here in about 1 minute. Hey guys, we'll get started here in about 1 minute. There we go. Hey Lyria, hey Lindell. We'll get started here. Here in about a few seconds. Thanks for being on here. Okay, let's get rolling. I put together a little short course on how to use this weight loss test case. I mean, the functional stuff, from deciding to do it to how to share it, shipping, and just all the little nuances that we picked up. And I think for some people, if you can see all the pieces together, my intent of doing this is to have a few more people buy the box and start accelerating their own business by using the accelerated weight loss test case program. Okay, so here we go. Let's do this. So step one, if you don't already have a PayPal account set up, let's start there. Okay, step number one of this process is to go to PayPal. We're going to set up a quick account. I'm going to show you how to get there. Okay, you would come over here to sign up. They have two accounts, a personal or business. A personal, also you can send and receive money, so that's probably going to be plenty. So we'll click next there. And all they're going to do is collect your first name, last name, email, create a password, get your address on the next page and like that, and set up the account. Okay, so pretty simple. Now, once you've got an account set up, I'm going to show you one other piece here. Let's go back to the main page. I'm going to log into our account real quick here. Okay, so once you have an account set up, now we have a business account, but I'm going to come here to Money and click on the Money tab. And really easy down here, you can add a bank. We have one bank here and two of our credit or debit cards setting up here. So if I wanted to link my bank to it, I want to make sure I'm not a robot. Here's what we're going to do. It's going to ask security challenge because I just did this a couple times. You may not see that as often. So link a bank account, personal work, personal Deborah Joy. So we're going to link a bank account. Now, how do you do it? You're going to put in the routing number. If you look on your check, you have the, I believe it is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 9-digit number, your routing number. Then you have your checking number. You put that in there, and account name, whether it's, we have two here. This one is actually under Joy, and we would agree to link that account. Okay, so really simple stuff on how to do that. So there you go. The first step is setting up your PayPal account. Many of you already have that, but if you don't, it's a very simple process. It is free, and you can do that. Okay. The second step would be to order your build pack. Now, there's a couple options here in terms of where to place the volume or where to place the pack. Option one would be placing the pack under your own ID number. That makes sense if you want to get the travel platform for free. That's included. It makes sense if it's a brand new person who's signing up. That's how they're going to do it. But the other options, and I'm not going to get into all the details because I've done a couple videos the last 2 weeks on that, but the additional options would be place the pack under a new brand partner that you personally enrolled. There's some real distinct advantages when you do that, like earning fast start money on it, which could be 10 or 15% of that total volume of 1,000 CV or 1,000 points. 10% would be an additional $100 paid to you this week, right? With the remaining 900 in the binary, so that'd be another $90. If you were at 15%, because you have your auto ships at 200 or higher, you would get $150 plus the remainder of 85 in the plan. Additionally, all the benefits for adding to your cruise qualifications, all that stuff, right? But placing it under a new PP, this is how Joy and I have been doing it. It maximizes our comp plan, or the comp plan for us. And the other is place the pack under an existing downline. Instead of just on your own ID, if it was underneath you, all that volume, if it's on your lesser leg or what we call your pay leg, would run all the way through you, and you make an extra $100 that week. Have it shipped to you, right? And that's what we've been doing, having it putting under a new BP that's just signing up because the first order you get fast start, and then we have the product sent to us. Okay. So ordering your build pack, pretty simple. In your back office, you're going to come over to orders. You see that here at the very top, orders. And you're going to come here to the build pack, okay? The reason is we use the build pack is if you take that pack and divide it by 12, number one, it's 1,000 CV. If you take it and divide it by 12 people participating, it's $114 per person, okay? Plus we charge $7.55 shipping. That's for priority postage or priority 3-day ship. And we've had them from here in Vermont make it to Hawaii in 3 days. And so the person pays for that, okay? So we're buying this pack, we're dividing it by 12, and that's how we came up with the cost of 114. So really simple. So you want to get that on order. If you're able, if you have the cash flow to do that, or put it on a credit card, just get to work and get it paid back before the card is due, right? Really simple. We've done 3 of these now. It's only been right at 2 weeks. So you can do this. Now here's something I found out. Going to the post office, and I use these, they're called a padded 3-day priority or padded priority envelope. Padded meaning they got some padding to it. It's a little bubble, it's not a flat, because you're going to need something to get the 20 days in there. Most of these, I went to 2 different post offices, and they say, we don't typically carry those. That's something you need to order. Well, that's kind of crazy, but you can do that. So let me show you how to set up a quick account with the Postal Service and how to order free, and they ship them to you. They still show up on your doorstep, and it takes 3 to 5 days. So it's something you want to get on pretty quick in this process. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so here's our next step. You're going to want to make sure you have plenty of these padded envelopes. That's how we're sending out the 20-day. I found out that the post offices actually don't carry those envelopes. You have to order them. Sometimes you can find 1 or 2 there. So I went to USPS.com. I registered and made an account. It's all free. So I'm going to sign into my account here. And then under the postal store, down to shipping supplies. Okay. So the post office will actually mail you, I'm going to go priority mail, they'll actually mail you your supplies, and they'll mail them for free. Okay, so probably on page 2 here. I'm looking for the padded envelopes. Priority Tyvek, small. There it is, priority mail, padded flat, pack of 10 or 15. And you click on that, tell them how many you want, a pack of 10 or a pack of 15. So you're going to do it once. You may need, just 1 pack of 15 ought to do. You'd add that to your cart, and then you would just go through the checkout process, which is giving them your address and like that. Since they already have it into your van, and I can say ship to this address. That's when they verified, and you see it's 0, and I can click place my order. I'm not going to do that. I just ordered 30 more this morning. That's how simple that is. Okay, cool. So let's go to the next piece here. Advertise the test case. Get it out there, right? This is something that Joy and I do really consistently. And we use us little, and you can find this picture I made. It's in our Team ViiVa under learning, the units in there. And we grab that, and we just, in our Facebook post, we use that. Now, we've done a couple of different things. Joy will post this. I'll post this. We'll send it out in a messenger to our friends. Hey, who do you know is what we say. We don't say, hey, you're kind of fat. You might want to do this. That's not going to yield much results. But you will have be able to get more friends on Facebook because your existing friends will leave you. But, we just send this out. Who do you know who'd like to be part of this? And then as people are signing up, Joy today is going back to the people who are already a part of it, already got their product, and asking, who else do you know? Who do you care about? Who'd like to be part of this? And we got one lady in Hawaii that's already brought 5 of her family and friends on board. How cool is that, right? So we're moving product and getting those bonuses, and it's building. So you want to get this out there every day in a different way, whether it's on Instagram, whether it's on Facebook, whether you identify some people in Messenger, friends, don't spam them, but friends, hey, who do you know? I've got something, an amazing weight loss program that's below wholesale. Who do you know? You know anybody who'd like to play? That kind of a thing, okay? So you want to get it out there so people are coming. The next step is after people say, I'm excited, I'm in, I want to do that, how do you send the PayPal request? So let's take a quick look at how to send that. Okay, the next step is going to be to send a PayPal request. We're going to go back into money from your dashboard or any page on PayPal, really. And down here it says send a request money. We'll click on that. Now, how easy this is, we're going to choose the request from customers. This is just one way to do it. There's a couple different ways they have. And let's say I'm going to order it from me. Since my name's on this account, gmail.com. Okay. And we're charging $121.55. And I'll show you what that is. Hi, Dave. Here is the PayPal request for PayPal's, both P's are capital, that's why I showed it up correct. For your weight loss test case or program. And I just tell them right here, well, it's 114 plus 7, 55, 3-day shipping. Thanks. And enjoy. That's all I do. Try to spell everything right. Boom. Okay. So we spent PayPal request. Okay. Once they get it, they'll click on the request. And as you can see, about everybody knows how to do this. This is just for the last 10 days or so, people that have paid us. And then you also see, like right here, this is where we moved money to our checking account. And let me show you how simple that is. We have a balance, so I'm just going to click withdraw money. And you can actually get it right now. They'll charge you 1%, or it'll take, say a few days. After you have it set up, it's a day, right? So we're going to send it to our joint account here. How much? I want the whole thing, so I'll have to type in that 117.68 and click next. And verify the amount. The account is going to standard one business, so it's free. They don't charge to transfer it. And click transfer. That's it. So that's how simple it is to transfer money also. Okay. So let's go. Okay. The next thing would be package the products. I'm seeing some things pop up here on our Facebook page. So let me address those. Shelly, number one in that last video, it says it should have said 114, not 144. So just going fast for this example. But 114 is the $1,365 pack divided by 12 people. Shelly, you said you paid $24.50 for 2 packages from Arizona. I don't understand that. Priority shipping. I mean, even the largest box would only be 17. You don't need that. These padded envelopes. I'm going to show you how to load those. But if you want to add that, Shelly, here, why the $24.50? How'd you ship it, right? Because you can do these for $7.55. So let me share with you how we are doing the how we're actually doing the shipping here. Okay. So I assemble all the different parts, my priority mail pack, my 10 of each flavor shake. I put the green power and the Amazon in a little baggie, and I put the 2 different trims in their own baggie. And then we have we printed this out, everything that we send to people. And so that's all ready to go. Once I've taken this, obviously folded these papers and put it into the bag, it looks like this. So all I need to do is either run to the post office and have them weigh it and put this on there. This is a $7.55 pack. It is 3-day priority, and that's how we've been using to send out our product. I'm glad I made this because I had somebody else pay this morning. Okay, so cool. We've actually had 2 more pay this morning, so I've got to make up a few more packs. And we got somebody stopping by too. So Shelly said it was a 2-day priority envelope. Okay, do the 3-day. 3-day in that pack that you just watched is $7.55. This is just for here in the States. It's definitely going to be higher if you're going into Canada. But here in the States, it should be, that's all it is. I know it is because I actually print my own postage here. You can run them to the post office. I don't like standing in line. So we use a service called Pirate Ship. I'll show you that real quick. Maybe make this a little extra here on what we do. But let's see if I can't get Pirate Ship up and running. And hold on a second. Let me switch this real quick. A little added bonus here today. for all of our weekly subscribers. Okay, so here we go. If I've got this, I don't know if it's showing here or not. So let's go manage this. Let's see if I can pull this over. Not showing it. New share. There we go. Pirate ship. It looks like I was looking at Amazon or something. So hopefully you guys are seeing the new page here. There we go. Cool. So this is called Pirate Ship. You can just, it's online. And many times you can save money here. So if you're going to do a single shipment, really pretty simple. You obviously put their name, their address, their city, and all that. And then I'm doing the priority. So I can roll down here and get the priority padded envelope. And it's 2 pounds, 10 ounces, by the way. I've waited enough times. And once you've done that, you can get the rate. You can buy the label, right? And then what I do, and let me share this with you. So we stop that real quick. Let's turn this on. And then what I do is I've bought just bunches and bunches of these sheets, which are actually the two, right? These two labels like you see, and I just run them through our printer. And on many of the products through Pirate Ship, it's actually cheaper than the post office. So you may be paying $3.50 at the post office for first class mail that's like a trim or trim samples. I'm only paying $2.66. So it's saving a little bit, plus I don't have to stand in line. Okay. So but one more step using Pirate Ship. There is no monthly fee for Pirate Ship like there is with stamps.com. Okay. So that's just a little something else that we do. Let's see if we can get back to here and here. And let's see if I can get that showing for you. Bam, bam. Okay, so we're back here. We just saw the products and how we do those. Next step is to get to the post office. You want to get them mailed, okay? You don't have to stand in line. If they're already postage is on there, you can just walk up and stick them on the counter somewhere, and they'll check it in for you. And then you get the tracking information and all that. If you don't have your own, you're not doing your own postage, you'll need to stand in line, you know, weigh them in and pay the postal clerk, and they get sent that way. So the next thing and the last thing is add the person to the Facebook group. Okay, really, really simple. When you get to the group, oh, I made a video on this, but it's not in here. Crazy. So let's do this. And apparently, well, let's see if I can get this to show. And it keeps going back to that one, doesn't it? Okay, cool. So on this page in our Facebook group, which is the ViiVa Accelerated Weight Loss, you see it up here. Obviously, you guys know how to use this. If you're a friend of theirs on Facebook, you can just enter their name in there. We'll put Bruce in there. Bruce is a friend, right? So Bruce will be added to the group and been invited. And that'll show up. The other piece that you don't see here is when you invite somebody, if you don't know them, if you're not a friend on Facebook, you need to put their email, and then they need to respond to that. What happens is I get an extra little thing that shows up here in the middle of the page. It says 1 or 2 or 5 people are asking and requesting to join, and I go to that page and just approve them. Okay, so this is for the weight loss people you have in the group who are part of your program. Okay, so that's how we're using that piece. So let's get out of here. We'll stop the share here. We'll come back here. I don't think there's anything else I want to add. Cool. So that's how we get added to the group. So real simple, how to set up a weight loss test case for you to make functional. This is the functional stuff. Set up a PayPal account if you don't already have one. If you've ever done another business, you probably have that, or maybe you have another way to collect funds. Order the build pack. Get that done as soon as you can. If you don't have all the funds or any of the funds, you're going to need to sell it first and sell it. And we've had a few people do that last week. Advertising the test case. Send the PayPal request for payment, transfer the money to your bank, order the padded envelopes, package and mail it, and add the person to the Facebook. That's all we're doing, guys. Okay, that is absolutely all we're doing. So let's scoot back over here to Facebook and see if we've any comments, questions like that. Cool, nothing new here. So that's it. I'll make it probably make it a short little YouTube and upload it here in the next 20 minutes or so that you can share with your downline. Really, the goal here is to show you, kind of put it all together. There may be one or two of the pieces that you don't know or that your people don't know, and once they see it, it's just pretty functional stuff, guys. So thanks so much for your time this morning. You are welcome, Shelly, and we'll chat with you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.